on the shore they work all day, out in the sun they slave away, while we devote and full time to floating under the sea.
Hey guys, what's up? So I am super excited about today's video. It is a Little Mermaid inspired look. I have been thinking about doing this for quite a while, but I have to throw it out there. She knows it's coming, to my friend Amanda. We hung out this morning and I was talking about how I was gonna film today because I try to film either on Fridays or Mondays. So anyways, we hung out today and I was like, I gotta go home and film. I'm thinking about doing a cranberry smoky eye, but I'm not sure. What do you think? Because I just filmed the dark smoky eye, and she was like, why don't you do a video on the Disney princesses? And I was like, oh my God, you are so brilliant. So Amanda, thank you. So we are starting out with Ariel, my favorite character. Hope you enjoy this. I hope everybody enjoys this. I am planning on doing each and every one of the princesses. However, I'm probably gonna break them up just so it's not like back-to-back princess makeup. Like I wanna do, like I'll do this one and then I'll probably do the cranberry smoky eye that I wanted to do. And then I'll do probably Cinderella next because her and Ariel were my top two. I could watch those movies over and over again on repeat and never get tired of them. I could sit down now and watch them. I love all the Disney movies, but of course, as a girl, like who doesn't love every single one of the Disney princess movies? I know I do, and I could still sit down and watch them. So anyways, this is Ariel's look. Well, not really Ariel's look. This is like my version of Ariel's look. You've got, you know, another reason I started with her too is because a lot of the colors that, you know, have to do with her, the purples and the greens, are all my favorite colors to wear. So you get both of that in this look. Obviously your lid is very teal and very green, and then your under eye is very purple. This glitter on the inside part of my eye, it is totally optional. You do not have to do this, but you guys know me, I'm an all or nothing kind of girl, and I figured if I'm gonna go for it, I'm gonna go for it. So I really hope you guys enjoy this look. Like I said, there will be other princesses to come, but there's gonna be a few videos in between. And as usual, there's a few things that I skip in this video, like my highlighting, my contour, I fast forward, my brows, I fast forward. However, with my brows, I do have a brows and lashes video if you guys are interested in seeing my brows video. I have kind of changed the way I do my brows, so if you guys want an updated version of my brow video, please let me know. But as far as like my foundation and stuff like that, I think everybody has their own favorite way of putting on their foundation, and I put my foundation on my favorite way in every single one of my videos, so I really don't feel that you guys need to sit there and waste your time watching that every time. However, I do kind of fast forward my highlight and my contour because that's another thing I do very similar every time. However, I have not done a video or slowed that down for you guys yet, so if that's something else that you're interested in seeing, please let me know. Other than that, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoy this video. Oh, wait, yes, and I am wearing a different shirt in my tutorial because right before I sat down to film this part of my video, I kind of went like this to adjust my shirt, and the whole one side fell off, and I just got that shirt, so I'm so sad because it's really pretty. But anyways, that's why I'm wearing two different shirts. Like I was like, for real, seriously, like you're gonna break at the very end of my video when I have to sit down and talk. Anyways, so yeah, that's everything I have for you guys today. I really hope you enjoy it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.
Okay guys, so the first thing that we're going to do today is we're going to take Kid Eyeshadow by MAC Cosmetics on a big fluffy blending brush. Any brush that you have will work. I'm using a 224 by MAC, and I am dusting this all inside of my crease. In a second here, I will start doing circular motions and buff it up higher, but for right now, I'm keeping it deep in that crease, and I am pulling it onto the inside corner part of my eye once there is hardly any product left on that brush. The reason we're doing this is because I want to stop that color on the center part of my eye to just kind of carve out that crease. I want to keep the inner part of my eyes really opened, so I am just dusting this from the outside corner all the way to the inside corner. However, I'm concentrating on the outside to the center part of my eye right up until I have most of that product off of my brush. Now we are taking Quarry by MAC Cosmetics, and we are doing the same thing. We're going to dust this all over that same spot, basically right on top of that kid shadow that we used. So again, I'm starting on the outside corner, and I am concentrating on the outside corner to the center part of my eye, and then I am pulling that brush inwards to the inner part of my eye. And again, this is another color that you're really not going to see once this look is complete. However, like I said, I want to really carve out my eye for this look. So the more shadows that you use, the more dimension it'll give your look, and it'll just help carve out that crease a lot better. So as you can see already, compared the two eyes, I'll look up at the camera here in a second, and you can compare the two eyes, the one that has just the kid on it and the one that I added Quarry in, and you can see how much more deep that crease looks with just one more added color to it. Plus the Quarry is just a little bit darker, and we're going to go in with an even darker color after this. So the more that you concentrate on getting that color blended, the better off it's going to look, and it's going to be easier to blend when you use more than one base color like this. So now we are going to go in with that darker color I was telling you about earlier, and it is Blackberry by MAC Cosmetics, and we're going to go in and we are going to apply this in the lower part of our crease, and I am using a smaller blending brush to do this. And with this color, because it is the darker color that you're using to deepen your crease, you just want to do those windshield wiper motions. Like I've said before, when you're using blending brushes, they are designed to blend that color upwards. So when you do the circular motions with your brush, that's what helps blend that color upwards. And with your deeper colors, you want to make sure they stay deeper in the crease and allow that blending color to show above. So to prevent getting that color up there onto your first crease color, that is why you're doing just the windshield wiper motions, because if you do those circular motions, that's going to blend that color right up on top of that very first blending color that you laid down. And we're doing the same thing to the second eye, again, windshield wiper motions, and keeping it on the outside part of that crease. Now we are going to go in with Green Room, and we are going to put this all over our lid. I am using a 242 brush, and I am packing this color all the way from the outside corner of my lid to the inside corner of my lid. You don't really have to worry about concentrating on the inner part of your eye by your tear ducts, because we are going to go in with another color here in just a second. So as you can see, I'm just really making sure that I'm packing this all over my lid very well, and I am blending it up as close to that Blackberry as I can. So basically blending it right up into my crease. Now that we have both our eyes done with the Green Room, this is where I'm going to go in and I am going to blend. So I put just a little bit more of that Blackberry on that brush, not much though, because I am going in, and the only reason I'm going back in to do this is because I want to blend these two colors together. You don't want any harsh lines when you're doing a look like this, and when you go back in with that blending color that you used right before your lid color, it's really going to help these two colors transition nicely. So you just really want to take your time and make sure all your colors are blended together very evenly, from your lid color to your crease color to your transition color that you laid down first, because when you get these all blended together, especially when you're using such different shades, Blackberry has kind of a purple tint to it, and then you have the teal on your lid, you just really want to make sure all these colors are blended together very nicely and that there is no harsh lines. So now we are doing my favorite and the best part of this look. We are going in with MAC Cosmetics Pressed Pigment Lime Ice, and we are going to apply this all the way from the inside corner of our eye, and we are going to blend it out towards the center part of our eye. This is going to give your eye such an extra pop and wow factor, and once you get this on, this just kind of pulls the entire look together. It is absolutely stunning. So the way I do this is I take the glitter glue on the back of my finger, as you just see me, and I kind of tap it into my eye where I want the glitter to be most intense, and then I go over it and I blend it out with my 242 brush. I really shouldn't say blending. You don't really want to pull at this glue just because it'll move your shadow around. So you just kind of, for this step, you kind of want to tap everything, just like you see me doing here. I'm just kind of pressing this pigment into my eye. Once this sets and it is dry, you can go in and blend it out. You'll see me do that here in a second. On the outside part of our eye, I did not put as much as that glitter glue, so it's setting a little bit quicker, and that's why you see me just kind of going really quickly back and forth with that brush. And you really do not want to put any pressure on this brush. You see me going back and forth right here, and I am barely pushing that brush to my eye. I'm very lightly just dusting back and forth. So after we have the glitter on both eyes, we're really not going to be using any other product that's going to give us any more fallout. So this is where you want to take, you can use whatever you want. I'm using a makeup remover wipe here. Sometimes I'll use a makeup remover on a Q-tip, but today I'm using this wipe, and I am just cleaning up my face and under eye area very well. After that, I go in and I do my lashes and my liner, and I do fast forward through both those parts just because I did upload a video. My liner is in my Easter inspired look, and then I uploaded a brows and lashes video if you want to see how I do my lashes. So next I'm going to do my foundation. The first thing I'm going to do is lay my primer down, and I uploaded these two primers if you want to know more about them in my drugstore foundation routine. It is the NYX Tea Tree Balance Serum and the Maybelline Magic Lumi Primer. And I was really feeling dry today, so I just kind of sprayed myself with a dewy mist before I go in and I do my foundation. I am using the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, and I am mixing it with a little bit of my NYX Skin Highlighter. So when I use the foundation and the skin illuminizer together, I mix it on the back of my hand, and then I just take whatever foundation got on my finger while I was mixing it and apply it to my face. This helps prevent you from applying too much foundation onto your skin. A lot of times when you apply your foundation and it looks cakey, it's just because you accidentally over applied. So if you take whatever's left on your finger after you mix your product onto the back of your hand, 90% of the time you really don't need to apply any more than that, and then you can just use whatever's left over on your hand to do, underneath of your face and down your neck. Now I'm doing my highlight, and I am going in with Light Boost from MAC Cosmetics right here. In a second I will go in with Radiant Rose and apply that just underneath of my eye area, but I am applying this all over that I want to look highlighted. So on my forehead, down my nose, and in a V shape underneath of my eye area, and every once in a while I do it along my jawbone. I have been doing this a lot more recently. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. This is not an absolute must. You got to keep in mind when you're highlighting, a highlight is to highlight. So you want to put this anywhere that you want to accentuate your face. I always like to look really bright underneath of my eye area, and I love to highlight the center of my nose and my forehead. So that is why I apply my highlighter in the places that I do. So you don't have to do your highlighter exactly like I do. Everybody has a different taste. So you just apply your highlighter the way that you like to apply it. Those are the products that I use, and I always apply my highlighter with a damp beauty blender. Now I'm going in and I'm setting my under eye area, and I am using the light shade in the Mineralize collection from MAC Cosmetics, and I am setting my entire eye under eye area. Then I went in and did my brows, and now I am going in and I am using any white liner that you have will do. This is Fascinating from MAC Cosmetics, and I am lining my waterline all the way from the outside part of my eye to the inside part of my tear duct. And I am going to do this on both eyes. And I have super sensitive eyes, so I blink like crazy and water like crazy. As you can see right here, my eyes are going crazy at the moment. So I bounce back and forth from one eye to the next. I do each eye twice. You do not have to do that. I do it just because I like to give each eye a break in between, so I do not water all of my eye makeup off. It's horrible. My eyes are so super sensitive. So now I'm going in and I am dusting this purple shadow from that palette that I just showed you. It is from MAC Cosmetics, and it does come pre-made. I am dusting that shadow all along my lash line, and I am getting it as tight to my waterline as I possibly can, and I am just buffing it back and forth, back and forth. I am keeping this so super tight just because here in a second we'll go in with a pencil brush with a lighter purple, and we're going to buff that back and forth as well, and just kind of really smoke this under eye out and give it like a really, really purple smoky look underneath of your eye. So this is the second purple that we're going to go in with. Any pencil brush that you have will work, and you're just going to dust it back and forth right on top of that very first color that we used. And again, this is another area of your eye. When you are dusting this back and forth, you do not want to apply a lot of pressure to your eye. You do not ever want to tug on that skin underneath of your eye, just because that skin underneath of your eye is so thin and so sensitive. You don't ever want to tug or pull at it. So I am dusting this back and forth pretty quickly. However, I am not applying a lot of pressure to that brush whatsoever. I'm just dusting back and forth very, very lightly. After that, I went in and I did my bottom lashes. Now I'm going in and I'm going to do my contour. I am using the Anastasia Brow Kit. I do fast forward past this. If you guys would like to see a video on the way I do my contour, let me know. But now we're going to go in and we're going to do our blush. I am using New Romance by MAC Cosmetics. This is a mineralized blush. The reason I am using this is because it gives you a really, really dewy, shimmery finish, and that is perfect for this look, and it's that perfect peach color. So you don't want to use anything too pink or too peach. This is right in between the two. I love it. You could also use Peaches blush from MAC Cosmetics. It's pretty similar. However, Peaches does not give you a dewy finish like this. It's a very mattified brush. However, it is, as far as color, it's pretty much the same. After that, I go in with my highlighter. It is my favorite highlighter of life, and I am just dusting this all over. I am kind of really doing a heavy highlight today just because it goes with this look, so I'm doing it all the way down my cheekbone and up towards my temples. I will take it down the center part of my nose here and into my forehead. I do the top bow of my lip. And I always like to look super highlighted. However, today I wanted to look really highlighted and dewy just because it kind of goes with this look. So after that, I have blended it out with my blush brush, and now I'm going in and I'm doing my contour on the sides of my nose. Again, this is an option. You do not have to do it. And now this is another one of my favorite parts of this look. This is something else that you don't have to do. It is completely optional, but I go back in with the Too Faced Shadow Insurance Glitter Glue, and I do put a loose glitter. Mine is silver, and it is from MAC Cosmetics. I got it a couple years ago. It came out in a Christmas launch, and it is like I said, it comes in one of the containers that their loose pigments come in. However, it's a loose glitter, and when we sold it, we told people, we weren't allowed to tell people that they can wear it on their eyes. It was mainly for mixing with nail polishes and things like that. However, I've always worn this loose pigment on my eyes. It's never given me an issue. And I just go in, any brush that you have will work. Anything that's really small and that can get in that tight spot. And after I apply that Too Faced Shadow Insurance Glitter Glue, I pop the glitter right on top of that. After that, I go in and I do my lipstick. I wanted my lips I wanted them to match my blush. I kind of wanted them to have that peach look. I didn't want anything too pink or too red. So this is Vegas Vault from MAC Cosmetics, and I am applying all of this all over my lips. And this gives you a really pretty glossy finish, which again, the rest of our look is very glossy and dewy, so this is going to go perfectly with this eye makeup. After that, I am once again taking a shower in my setting spray, and after that you are complete. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this look, and I can't wait to give you guys the rest of the princess videos. I hope you learned something and this is a look that you want to wear. I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.
On the shore they work all day.